let's talk about the V10. Not that one, a different one, something a little bit more exciting, something that's going into the Tesla. The V10 software update, the release notes have gotten out and the video has gotten out, so I'll walk you through all of that, and I'll fix this, I'll promise. Welcome to E4Electric, your number one source of unbiased electric car news. If this is your first time here, go ahead and click on that subscribe button down there so you don't miss anything moving forward. Much better. All right, so as you know, the way Tesla works is that when they're releasing a beta software, they're not releasing it to everybody. They're releasing it to the people who have been accepted into sort of a preview pool of special people who are just going to test it out, give feedback to Tesla. Now there are actually two levels, early access, I guess it's called. So of course, the release notes and the video got leaked out. The video comes from the YouTube channel called All Electric, so thank you for letting me use it. They want everybody to know that they don't actually have the early access on their car. It's one of the subscribers, so just want to clear that up. So let's go over everything that they have in there, and there's some really cool stuff. Not really sure if all of it is practical, so feel free to make comments in the comment section. But let's get started. Of course, first one, they're calling it a Tesla Theater. So that includes the YouTube, Netflix, and that sort of a training instructional videos for those people who want to find out. It's kind of a visual manual for the car. So, you know, the YouTube thing works pretty well. As a matter of fact, a lot of people are kind of surprised that it kind of has all complete features, just like if you would use it on the tablet and stuff like that. But it really is like that because I don't know if you remember, Elon has mentioned that the Tesla is going to have the basically Google Chrome. So that's probably how they're achieving it, but nevertheless, it is really cool that finally this feature is here. But let's read the release notes, and this is what the release notes say. Tesla Theater lets you watch movies and videos when your car is in park and connected to Wi-Fi. All right, so I don't know about you guys, but like when I'm parked, is one of the three things are happening. One, I'm napping most of the time before my hockey game. Two, I'm on my phone, and three, I'm not there. Really, that's my case, you know, use case. And then for none of that, I really need YouTube or Netflix. Now, when I watch YouTube, I'm usually driving and I'm not actually watching it. I listen to, you know, music or maybe some a comedy show or a news show, so I don't really need to watch it. I'm just basically using the YouTube as a podcast device, right? And I think a lot of people do the same thing. Some people told me that they listen to my videos in their car because they don't really care to look at me. I understand. So this is kind of an ironic feature, you know, don't you think? It really is like 10,000 spools when all you need is a knife. I think my audience is in the correct age range for that reference. So now there's another one which is Karaoke, and here's a demo of that. So basically where you can sing along, as so many people love the car karaoke on mainstream TV, and people done a lot of Tesla karaoke, and finally it's here, except for once again you can only use it only when you're stopped. Again, put it in the comment section if this is something useful to you. I know people will probably use it when they're supercharging and they want to spend some time in the car, but there's no Wi-Fi access a lot of times. And even though Tesla promised to start putting up Wi-Fi hotspots on the supercharger locations, they haven't even started on that. But by the way, girls want to have fun. Great choice, All Electric. I appreciate that. So, but again, great interface. I really like it. So, and this is great. But there's tons of other features. So let's get to them as well. But before that, of course, a quick reminder that this video and this channel is sponsored by Byte, and check out their all-electric SUV called Byte, going into production in the next few months, coming to Europe and the United States in about 1.5 years. So it's important to get your reservation, and actually Byton does not require deposits, so you just fill out a quick form. But 30, 60 seconds of your time, you can find that link in the description of this video. All right, so let's move on. Another thing that people are really excited about is this game Cuphead. I don't really play games, but there's a pretty much arcade there. A lot of people are excited about it. As a matter of fact, as you know, when somebody asked what's Elon's favorite game, he said Cuphead. I believe it's a customized edition for Tesla. So this is yet another game that you're going to enjoy. The next feature is called Joe Mode, and basically, it says enabling Joe mode reduces the volume of your Tesla chimes. The quieter chimes continue to alert the driver effectively and minimize disruption to passengers, like, for example, Joe's kids. Now, this feature was named after a guy named Joe who complained to Elon that, you know, all these chimes are waking up his kids, and Elon said, okay, we'll have a kind of a quiet mode, which is cool. And I like the fact that they're naming features after people who suggested them. So if Tesla ever decides to provide good customer service and streamline the parts distribution, I'd like it to be called Alex mode for obvious reasons. So Elon, please keep that in mind. Now the next one is called Feeling Lucky, and so this one is obviously named after the Google's I'm Feeling Lucky button, which I have never used myself. Let me know in the comment section if you ever have, but it's very similar concept. So it says, these are from release notes once again. Feeling lucky or feeling hungry, go on a surprise adventure to a nearby attraction by tapping Navigate Lucky, or get directions to a local restaurant chosen by your Tesla by tapping Navigate Hungry. I guess if you are feeling adventurous, that could be kind of fun, but honestly, I would be just kind of scared of it. So, and you know, I don't know how much time Tesla thinks people spend in their cars, which I know is a pleasure, but let me know in the comment section if you guys are actually using it. Now, the other one is a lane change visualization, and this is a very long word for me to pronounce, and zoom. So this is probably not the best image, but this is one of the fewer ones that came out there from $N9NE Twitter user. So as you can see now, the car will tell you the spot where it's going to try to change lanes, though I thought it was kind of obvious. But okay. And then you can also zoom in and actually spin it around. Again, not really sure why you would need that, but it's there and it doesn't hurt. The next one is destination search. So it says when searching for a destination, the autocomplete search now includes the distance to each suggested place. I did not realize that it wasn't in there. I thought any destination search would include that. Also, you can now directly tap the labels on the map to quickly view the associated place details, and I guess you can also navigate that. I thought, and I haven't had my Tesla for a while, and I had a 2015 Tesla, I thought that was already a feature. So this is just cleaning up stuff that they somehow didn't manage to have in the current release, which is a shame. So this is just patching up a hole. Here's another patch up, Sentry mode. It says Sentry mode video clips are now saved in a separate folder on your USB drive to make them easier to review and manage. You know, I always thought it was a very kind of a hackish way to do this, where you kind of have to bring your own supplies to school, kind of bring your own pencil to school, where you have to put the USB drive in there and it creates a folder. So by the way, you know, when somebody gets into your car, all they have to do is unplug your USB drive and leave with it, so you don't have the footage of them. It's just so weird. It's just, I'm not cool with that, but people love it. It really needs to be implemented much easier, and hopefully some sort of a backup. Also, Tesla doesn't really provide directions, because all of these USB drives are very different. You have to get the right size and the right speed, WRIT speed, and people are confused. I see this being posted on my Facebook you know, forums all the time. Now, another thing that I get a lot of complaints on my Facebook forum is that when people go like, oh, I'm just about to download a software update, which version is it? Now, first of all, you don't have a choice. Just freaking do it already, and you'll find out, and it doesn't really matter. But Tesla decided to implement that so people know which one they're downloading. So now it says the software update experience now has more style and grace. Okay, you're not designing a wedding cake. You will now know which software update version is being downloaded and to be installed. So there, you guys, makes my life easier, just because I don't have to approve all of those posts that I get almost daily. So there you go. That's your V10 version 10 software. We don't know when it's going to come out. I think Elon said originally at the end of August, and we're in September, and but I'd say another month or two, probably, depending on things that they're probably going to tweak. We still don't know if the updated summon, parking lot summon feature is going to be included. I have a feeling it might not be, and if it will be, then there will be another delay, but that's just kind of got to deal with it. By the way, a quick reminder to sign up with our free VIP list, where we send you bonus stories at the end of every week. That's free. You can go to eproelectric.com/VIP, or that link is in the description of this video. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about these features? Are they useful? Are they not useful? Are they ironic? Looking forward to all of them. Other than that, see you next time, and remember to stay charged.